You are now listening to the Teamheel podcast.
Describe what Marcellus Wallace looked like. What? Say what again? Say what again? I dare you. I double dare you, motherfucker. Say what one more goddamn time. What? He looked like a bitch.
It's still real to me, damn it! Giggity, 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 giggity. Yeah, guys, what is up, everybody? This is episode number 80 of the Teamheel podcast. My name is I am Sparky Peters here, New York City cab driver. Filling the ropes today for all you bozos and jerk jabs. But anywho, yeah, I know. How the fuck do I do it? It's beyond me. How the fuck do we do it? That's the proper question, I think. That should be. But, you know, it is what it is, right? This is episode number 80 of the Teamheel podcast, live here on the Google Hangout, on the Teamheel podcast YouTube channel. Thank you all for tuning in, who are viewing this now on the live stream, or if not on the playback, or if not on iTunes. Yeah, this will be on iTunes at the conclusion of the stream. Stitcher Radio, ShoutEngine.com, where you can download the podcast, whether it be on your mobile devices, your tablets, your laptops. You can listen to this, again, via audio version. I know a lot of people, you know, when they go on YouTube, especially me, right? Not only Joe, I can't speak for you, but, you know, we both have, you know, smartphone devices, and you know, we love to sometimes go on YouTube, whether it be on our phones, and a lot of these big multi-million-dollar companies like AT&T, Verizon, Sprint, T-Mobile, they love to put these mobile data usages, right?
Yeah. Sucks.
And whenever you exceed it, and no, YouTube kills your data, data plan. Yep. I should know. I go over the shit out of it every fucking month. But yeah, so in order to save that, to no longer have that problem, you can download it via audio, this podcast, and listen to it as well, whether it be on your day off, or your way to work, your way to the gym. Doesn't matter, you can listen to us talk and rant, or talk about whatever the fuck we want to talk about. But yeah, guys, as you already know, 80 episodes in, I'm Heel Steven. Kick it, cuz.
Yep, I'm Knowledge at Wrestling. 80 episodes. That's a huge milestone. 20 episodes away.
Yeah, from the big 100, and we'll be doing something big on that day. I know we will. Obviously tonight is only us two. OK Fabe won't be with us this week. We hope to have him back soon. Chase Oliver is doing something big this weekend as well, so he won't be on either. But yeah, bro, this is a big weekend, man. I'm sure you know, this is obviously a big weekend for a lot of people out there, right?
Right.
This is the big. This is that big weekend for all you dudes to make a right with someone that you care for. This is that weekend where a lot of things are gonna happen, right?
Yeah. Shit.
For all the loved ones, all the lovebirds, you know, it's that weekend, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, where all the couples get together, hugs and kisses.
Yes. Fornication, baby
maybe
making. A lot of babies. Exactly. Babies are going to be born in February, starting to officially now because it's already the
today
14th, right?
On the East.
Yeah, on the East Coast, yes, and. Yes, today's that weekend, guys, for you guys to take your loved ones, especially you, my ladies, out there, too. And what is that weekend? You already know what the hell it is. They know. You know it, right, bro?
We all know it.
NBA All-Star Weekend, bro.
All-Star Weekend. The best.
Best weekend, the East Coast versus the West Coast. Hopefully the East wins. You know, that's the only time of the year that I'll ever cheer for LeBron James, but, you know. That's that, bro.
East all day. All-Star game is in the East, in New York, the Mecca. We're
The
gonna
Garden,
see
right?
some true players at the Garden facing each other, not the Knicks or the Nets at the Barclays Center. The
You
true
think so?
All-Stars. You're gonna get the true All-Stars,
You think?
right? LeBron, Kevin Durant, Melo,
I
kind
hope
of.
so.
You know,
You know what's funny though? I mean, and I find this hilarious all the time as well. That people, it's like things. The other day at school, right? Some guy was like, "Yeah, the reason why it's in Europe because the Knicks suck," and I'm like, "No shit, they fucking suck," you know.
haters, man. Come on, they're purposely sucking this year. How many times we gotta tell
You
them?
you think so, bro?
Tanking for what's this guy's name from Duke? Jaleel Okafor. The guy's a beast, and they just need to keep losing, man.
Really?
I've never been this is the first time I've experienced this kind of where my team has to lose just to get a good player. It worked for the
Oh, sh-
Spurs. It worked for the Spurs. Tim Duncan.
You know what? You know what I realized, and it's funny. You know, some guy posted this thing on Facebook, and it said that if the moment you read that for the last 5 years, the NBA final consisted of the LA Lakers, the Miami Heat, and the Spurs.
Right. Well, the Lakers not so much. They kind of suck now.
No, but
So
if you think about it, like the
five
last
years,
five,
they had what? The Celtics,
no,
Lakers.
but not about those three teams though in particular. 'Cause, you know,
Yeah.
obviously, when you think of the NBA and you think of today's generation,
Yeah. Yeah.
right? The big teams are the Lakers. Not anymore because
Not anymore. I think the top is the Heat. Well, not even the Heat anymore. The Cavs.
the Cavs.
No, the Hawks. The Hawks are doing really good. I don't know why, but
It happens though. I mean, it's happening. Let's be honest here.
I can't believe the Hawks. The Knicks were
Yeah,
supposed to be better than that team. Any team was supposed to be better than that team, actually. But
you think so? I mean,
the
could be,
Hawks
but
are hot.
yes, as you all know right now, it's officially Saturday. Yes, we know Valentine's Day
Valentine's Day.
is tomorrow. Well, today technically on the East Coast, and it's that day for a lot of you people out there who have loved ones, who are gonna have a good time. Obviously tomorrow there will not be a Heel Steven show because of Valentine's Day. I'm gonna spend it with my lady on that day. I'm do something real nice. You know what I'm saying? As you all know, I'm a culinary student, and they put this emphasis on us that Valentine's Day is one of the biggest nights in the restaurant business, which it really is. When you
Should
think
be.
about it, it really is.
Yep.
You have to, if you're a couple out there and you want to take your lady out, if you want to take the man out, whatever the fuck it is, you need to really start making reservations. You should have actually weeks ago. You know, you know what I mean. Like,
Yep.
good
Got
luck
it.
out to all you
Got a
couples out
plan.
there. If you try to take your sister, you try to take your girl out tonight or later on tonight. If you can't find a reservation, bro, I understand. Hey, you should have done it weeks ago.
Have to do that in advance, definitely. And well, it's tomorrow. Some people are gonna take the bitch way out because it's gonna snow a lot over here. Not a
Oh
lot.
fuck yeah, over here too.
Maybe
Yeah,
I
dude.
think it's only an inch, but News 12 keeps on saying up to 5 inches. It's kind of weird, but 1 inch shouldn't kill any Valentine's Day plans.
You
Come on,
guys have News 12 as well
1 inch.
over there in Connecticut.
News 12, I think it's a tri-state thing. There's News 12
We have
Connecticut, News 12 Westchester. There's News
we
12
have
everything.
we have
You
News
got
12 New
New
Jersey.
Jersey, right? Yeah, see?
Yeah.
Here's News 12 Connecticut.
But again, guys, tomorrow, well, not even tomorrow, but today, technically, should be a busy night. I know a lot of babies gonna be made, gonna be born in
Yeah,
November.
my sister was born.
The
Oh, it's
November
her birthday today.
the November baby's gonna be born, gonna be made
Oh, the
tonight.
November, exactly, yeah. That's weird seeing like someone being born on Valentine's Day. I know only two people, one of my friends and then my sister, who were born on Valentine's Day. It's kind of weird, but it is what it is, you know? And then
Yeah,
you see the November babies. Now I wonder why there's a lot of November babies.
that is true.
Wait, is it November? 9 months?
Yeah,
Or is it October?
It has to be November. November it is. Think about it.
Yeah, because I was born in
February,
October.
February, March, April, May, June,
Well, you
July,
can't count
August, September,
February,
October. Well, March, April, May, June, July, August,
August.
September, October, November. Mind you, there's babies that are born 8 months from now. They're not really born, 9 months. If you
Yeah,
will. They're really,
maybe I was made on February. I think, but I'm gonna take a wild guess and say January.
I was probably made somewhere in August, if anything. I was born in June. So if we go back June,
August.
May, April, March, February, December, November, October, September. I was made in August, obviously, but I was born in June. But yeah, so technically yesterday, I did something that that I'm happy for, if you will. I purchased a new gaming console.
Was it the
And
X-Bone?
X-Bone, no, but not the X-Bone. It's funny. I even posted on Facebook. For those of you who have me as a friend on Facebook, I posted, I'm considering, I'm in debate. What should I get? An Xbox One or a PS4? And it's funny because when I posted this, I was expecting, a debate, oh, get this, don't get that, you know what I mean? Because I'm sure you
But
always hear that too, right? Friends be telling you, oh,
yeah,
you should get this, oh, you shouldn't get that. I don't know about that, bruh. It's kind of like, you think about it,
didn't even throw
whatever,
the Wii
right?
U as an option.
Exactly. They didn't even do that, right? And it's funny because, all right, I'm going to go find me this,
Cause yeah, that's how I had to determine it too, based off what most of my close friends had, and they all had an Xbox One. I was kind of like, but the PS4 looks better, and I think it's
dude,
better.
from what and
And
I'm gonna find this thing that I posted on Facebook.
uh,
And reality is, holy shit, like probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. Out of 28 people, 2 people said Xbox One.
oh, I would have been in the third to say Xbox One if I saw it.
One guy said PC. My cousin
One
Diego
guy. PC's
said
good too.
said Atari.
Oh, we gotta go way back.
Going way back. So yeah, PS4 literally blew everything out of the water.
Yeah, I'm not
So it's like, you know
surprised.
what? Fuck it. You know what? Here we go. We got it, and I got now. As you can see, the control here. For those of you who are watching on live stream,
Oh, we're gonna have a
on the
console
playback,
war.
console war, baby,
The
console war.
Xbox One and the PS.
Man, my shit turns on right here. What up? You can't. Well, I know it's black and white right now, but this is blue here.
Dude, I'm
But
so
you
used
know
to
what?
these controls. I'm not used to no PlayStation.
Mind you, I haven't played PlayStation in years. Okay, I used to own. It's funny because my history of gaming consoles go like this, right? I started with a Nintendo 64 back
A
in
lot of
the
people
late
did. Yep.
90s. Yeah, a lot of people did. Yeah. Then I had a PlayStation 1, and then I went to the PS2, and then I went back to the N64 because of No Mercy, right? And then I went back to the PS2, and then years after, I got me an Xbox 360, which I still have with me, by the way. I'm not gonna throw it out; it's in storage now. And now I have this PS4. And it's funny because I'm like, you know what? As you know, I have a laptop, and I bought it from PC Richards, and I have a credit, whatever, and I decided, fuck it, I got money on this card, right? To spend, if you will. I know I gotta pay it back. Fuck
No,
it, I'm gonna
but
pay
it's
this
always
shit.
good to use your credit. Like I know people like to save it and say, well, for what? If you have the chance to spend your credit, do it,
So
as
I'm
long
like,
as you pay it back.
so now I owe them double of what I owed them before. So if I used to owe them like $500,
Oh yeah, but well,
now it's
if
like
you could pay
400
all that
bucks.
back, your credit's even it's gonna be even higher. So
And so,
just gotta
so
manage your
lucky for
money.
me, tax season is almost here.
Yeah.
I gotta file taxes. So once that happens, now money comes in. Not all of it, but a good portion of it is going to that to pay that shit off.
Yeah,
That's
that'd
probably
be
the plan
smart.
for now. Yeah, smart Mark, I guess.
Smart Mark.
Let these marks try me. I'm gonna blow a
Yeah,
hole in
but
their motherfucking
I think
body.
I'm gonna try to have two consoles because I did want the PS4 initially. Like I said, most of my friends, well, the ones that I talked to the most, had an Xbox One, so I was in a lose-lose situation. But it's kind of the same thing, except PS4 probably, their exclusives could be a little better if you care about The Last of Us or Uncharted. I know a lot of people are gonna say PC. The reason they say PC is because you could make it better. Like in consoles, you can't really upgrade those, but with PCs, could upgrade the hell out of that, and you could probably play
Absolutely.
in better resolution. Who knows? I don't know how PC is, but it's because you can do a lot more things, basically.
I mean, again, I've never really thought of doing PC. Like, it's
I can
whatever,
understand why
really.
people like it though.
To me, I
They,
just feel like it's basic. I feel like it's basic. It's too old school.
mm,
Now, I'm not crapping on anyone that has a PC,
it's not
but to
that old
me,
school now, because like, look, you could play this on a PC with this on a
controller.
PC. Yeah, you could play with this with a PC. So that's why I'm saying it's not that old school now. You, I mean, you don't need to use a keyboard anymore. You really don't. You could
Really?
play Xbox One games probably. I think Windows 10 has a connection. They're gonna have like some type of compatibility with the Xbox One, Windows 10, I think. I have a Mac though, so but I think after college I'm gonna plan to get a PC because
Really?
honestly, Macs
You know,
they don't get the most.
you're probably gonna piss off a lot of Mac users right now by saying
Listen,
that.
listen. Mac
Hey,
has been throughout my whole 2 years of
how
college so far.
dare you?
It's good, but sometimes I feel like I miss my Windows.
It makes you feel some type of way.
Pretty much, Bill Gates. That's the one thing he is. I got his console. Just need to get his computer. Well, his software.
Yeah. Um. So yeah, bro. What camera are you using though? What camera are you using, by the way?
This is a
The
Logitech.
one.
The It says
It looks
HD
fucking amazing.
1080p. I
It
think it's the
looks amazing.
C920 or something like that.
That's amazing. And I know for a
Yeah.
lot of you right now who are used to the wrestling talk. Oh, we're the wrestling talk. We want the wrestling talk again. This is a random show. You're not gonna always get what you want. But yeah, for those of you who are wondering, what is my PSN name, right?
Oh
Um,
God.
I'll give you a hint. Look up under my head. Yeah, that is my PSN name. If you want to add me, again, I'm adjusting to this right now. Don't expect me to reply right away. No, I will not be doing no gameplay on my channel. I'm not going to be doing that.
Well,
Um,
did a game come with your PS4?
I have to download a game,
Yeah, I
actually.
know. Was it The Last of Us?
I believe so.
Because that game
I
is
believe
pretty
it is.
good, man. If you should definitely try it. That's the only thing I'm
The
jealous
Last of
of.
Us
Yes,
The
yes.
Last of Us
I really
remastered.
want I really want that game, but don't have a PS4. But if I had that,
Yeah, I think though I gotta pay for it though.
no, no, I think it's a code, right? If you see a code there, you
Really?
just download it, and I suggest now everyone to buy digital games. At least because in the Xbox One, you're gonna need to download the whole thing anyway when you get physical copies. You're gonna have to wait a while. At least for the Xbox One. I don't know how the PS4 is, but I know you have to wait to download games now. You gotta wait an
I think
hour.
so.
So if the PS4 is like that, then you might as well just buy it digitally. So that way you don't have to, get cases and shit.
Yeah. But yeah, guys, if you want to call in now. I'll tell you
You
this.
know,
I'll tell you what. We'll be a random show. We'll throw some shit out there. If you want to call in and ask us any question regarding wrestling, whatever, we'll answer it throughout the show. Don't know how long this will be, because honestly, if it was up to me right now, I'd end this right now because I want to go back to playing this. You know
yeah,
what
I
I
feel it.
mean?
I mean, shit, I'd feel the same way if I just got a
So to
console.
my so tomorrow to my lady later after tonight after I drop you off, it's back to me in this right here.
So wait, so are you gonna get any more games for the console or?
I bought 3 games.
Oh
Right.
damn.
Well, here's the thing about it, right? Diego taught me the thing about buying pre-owned,
Yeah, I
and
know,
now
but
I officially became a pro member in GameStop
GameStop,
now. I
mm,
became a pro member. I was
nice.
just a basic member, so now I'm officially a
So
pro member now.
you're gonna get oh fuck, you're gonna get these every month.
Oh, I got one too. Oh, I got one too, actually, bro. I got this one right here. Hold up.
The same shit. Oh no, that's different. Wait, one month. Let
Game
me check.
Informer.
This
Do
is
you even read
March.
these? Do you even read these?
No, I don't read these. I mean, this is someone else's Game Informer. Like someone accidentally put our address for GameStop, so we're getting this for free. Look,
Game
this
Informer.
I'm not gonna put my address out, but this woman's
This is
name
like, so this is like the Wrestling Observer of video
of
games, right?
gaming, yeah, it sucks though. I mean, if you read the whole thing, then you seriously have no life.
I mean, I like the. I'm not gonna lie. I'm looking at the magazine right now as we speak.
Yeah.
I like the craftsmanship. I like the pictures here. Maybe when I take a shit next time, I'm sitting in a toilet. I'm gonna be like, okay, let's do this. Okay.
Oh
You
god.
know,
Yeah,
or
with the new
maybe I'll,
3DS coming out.
or maybe I'll be like Angry Joe. Start doing gameplays. But I'm not really. I'm not gonna do all that.
Yeah, I was
Just
thinking
be a
about
gamer.
gameplays, but I
But
can't think of what to do.
if you're wondering what games I have, guys, here's the hint.
Yeah.
Obviously, this one I bought with the console at PC Richards. I think
What?
Walter, you know what it is. Obviously, um,
Oh, John Cena 2K15. Was it full price?
yeah, it was 5600.
Damn, man, they gotta discount that.
No,
Don't
but
worry,
I
I'll
mean,
get it.
I didn't remember. I didn't pay for it with my own money.
What?
Remember the credit that I have from PC Richards.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's good.
The second game I have here, this is like a little unboxing unveiling, I guess, if you will, of the show. Quite obviously.
UFC. It's cheap now. I was gonna download it the other day. It was $10 on the Xbox Marketplace.
And now, the final game here is
Little Big Planet. Oh, FIFA. I got that too. I
15.
haven't played in a while though.
But the problem, yeah, so I have to apparently update each game so I can access the
Yeah,
game
so
online.
that's why I said to get digital, because even if you get a physical copy, like you're still gonna have to download the whole game regardless. So that's why, we just gotta embrace the digital world, because with physical, you're just gonna have to download the whole game anyway.
I know.
So
So
and
regardlessly, yeah. So what I'm gonna do, because here's the thing about it, I'm not trying to spend money for DLC packages and shit like
no,
that.
no, no, I'm not saying that, but you might as well just
There's,
download the full game online.
I guess so, but yeah, I'm happy though. I'm excited with the games that I got here for now. Um, yeah, you know what I mean. But how about that Seth Rollins, dude?
Oh god, I thought we talked about it enough last time.
Yeah, we did.
During
We
that
did
NXT
jokes.
show. Everyone has to check that out.
Yeah, indeed. If you literally, you have to, again, you have to watch that show, guys. You have to.
You know,
You are doing yourself a favor if you gotta put yourself into a favor.
that's
Go to
basically
service if
yeah.
you will.
That's basically most of your wrestling talk that this week from that NXT show. Because man, talked about NXT, and also we talked about Seth Rollins for a long time.
Indeed, yeah.
And
But
hilarious.
back to this whole Seth Rollins situation, though. Apparently, people were wondering because in case you guys don't know, apparently him and some NXT diva, I don't know her name, forgot her name already. Um,
Zara.
yeah, Sarah, whatever, right? Apparently, she's a newbie there. She's a newbie there,
Yeah.
whatever. Someone new to NXT, and apparently, Seth Rollins had nude pictures in his cell
Okay.
phone of her. And mind you all, apparently someone hacked into his phone. This is why I don't have an iPhone, fuckers. 'Cause I'm not trying to have people hacking my
That's just
shit.
why you don't give any like passwords to anyone. Because
Exactly.
you give your passcode away, or if you left your phone on during the locker room, and one of
Boom. Yeah.
one of the wrestlers
Or
came
make
in.
your shit, or make your shit, if you make your passwords and shit some complex. Though someone hacked into his phone, and they posted these nude pictures of this diva from NXT, or women's wrestler. I'm sorry, of her nude on his Instagram, on his official Instagram, and the shit went berserk. People went ape shit because of this. People went ape shit.
They're like, what? It was on WWE.com.
Yeah, indeed it was too. And in retaliation, Seth Rollins, ex-fiance now, that's what she is now. His ex-fiance caught on what happened, and because of this, now, in retaliation, what she did was that she posted pictures of Seth Rollins nude on apparently her Instagram. Did I get it right?
I think it was her Instagram. I don't know. It was some social media. I think it was Twitter though. I'm not so sure, but yeah, I accidentally saw those too.
Yeah, I heard that too. And what's happening now is, because of what happened. Now, mind you, the pictures already are deleted, and a lot of people, they saw Seth Rollins nude. Yeah, so they just saw his little piece of dill. Yeah, people, all you ladies out there, you probably finally realize how this shit looked like. All right, and I'm sure a lot of you ladies right now are disappointed.
Damn it, Seth Rollins.
Can't say I don't blame you, ladies. Come on, I can't say I don't blame you. You know what I mean? But it is what it is here on that. And now people were wondering, hey, is he gonna get fined? Is he gonna get released? His push is already over with. Because you would assume so, right? You would assume if that were to happen, there goes his push, right?
Yeah, but I feel like his push won't go away. I just think
it won't go away.
They'll fine him, whatever. I mean, he kind of deserves a fine in a way, just because I know people want to say he's the victim, but this dude was cheating with another person.
I don't think he was cheating.
I feel like he was, though.
It's more like, it's more in the way of, it's not fair. It's more like, just on the side piece, like a side piece.
It was a side bitch.
And, it's funny. Apparently, it was a chick, I think a fan, whatever, claiming to have sexting. I think that's what they call it now, right? Like cyber sex.
Yes, sexting.
Cyber sex. For those who don't know what that is, cyber sex is sex over the internet.
Jesus.
Right? That's what it is, yeah. And with Seth Rollins on Snapchat.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that.
On Snapchat. That's what I heard, too. I'm like, holy crap, if that's even true.
You fucking idiot. You don't do that on Snapchat. Snapchat records everything. Whether they want to admit it or not. It's in their systems. If someone hacks into it, your nude's going to be leaked.
Yep, it is. Yappy. It's going to get leaked.
I mean, remember the celebrity nudes that were coming out?
Linda Hogan in a thong?
Oh, whoa. No.
Yeah, dude. Nick Hogan's penis and shit. Yeah, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Dude. Like, all these things that came out. Like, it's funny. I mean, it's not really funny, but it's like, it's sad. Out of all things out there. You know what I mean? And it's got, birthday, whatever. All right, cool. What's up? Someone's birthday and shit. The beauty about Skype, too, though, it lets you know whose birthday's coming up and shit like that, and they notify you. Whatever. Like, I don't know who the fuck you are, but whatever, right? But people are wondering, is Seth gonna get fined or suspended? He's not. Apparently, WWE's like understanding, hey, we know your shit got hacked, so we're not gonna fuck with you on that. You know what I mean? So that's good for him, I guess.
Yeah. So he's lucky that Triple H got his back in real life, too.
Yeah, he does, bro. I mean, let's be honest. If this was still under the Vince McMahon system, holy crap, he'd be done with.
Oh, yeah. He'd be jobbing all over the place.
Back to Ring of Honor for you, buddy. You go back to Ring of Honor.
Back to where you started. But luckily, I think he'll still move on with his program and with what's his name, Randy Orton.
That's the plan for me, from my understanding. Now, here's what I find crazy as well. A lot of people, as you know, there's been the talk of Vince McMahon wanting to change the main event of WrestleMania, right?
Right.
And what's going on is a lot of people are now being upset. You know, there's people that are for it, and what I'm talking about when I say that to change the main event of WrestleMania is having Daniel Bryan being added to the main event.
Nope. That's bad for business.
I agree. To an extent, I do. At the same time, here's my take, right? And I said this on a video on my channel. I think it was this week. I'm not really, again, a lot of things happen, and, you know, boom, right? But here's my take with this, okay? There's wrestlers that, when it comes to the championship, for some people, it's about having the moment, as in the chase for the title, and having the moment that, yes, you finally won the title. And for some people, it's about having that run. Granted, yes, Daniel Bryan didn't have that long, successful title, lengthy of a run. The only time he defended the title was against Triple H on that Raw, the night after Mania, that ended in the disqualification because the Shield turned face, and against Kane, Demon Kane at Extreme Rules, which I was at, by the way.
Yeah, that's how you freaking set up a beautiful program for Daniel Bryan. Having feud with Kane. Fuck, idiots.
Exactly.
That's not how you set up Daniel Bryan at all. You gotta know what you're doing after he wins the title. After he won the title, nothing happened. Like, he feuded with Kane and that's it. What happened to everything else? I don't hate Daniel Bryan. It's just, I don't want to see another triple threat match at Mania. I really don't.
And what I'm saying is, you know, and again, I might get some backlash here. We might get backlash here for this.
Yeah.
And again, you might agree with me or not, but again, when I look at Daniel Bryan, I feel like he falls into the category of the moment.
Yeah.
You know? He had his moment in New Orleans. I hate being repetitive here. So you cannot duplicate that. You know? There's no way on God's green earth that you are going to duplicate his performance of a lifetime at WrestleMania 30 in New Orleans.
Yeah, they just want to add him in just so the smart fans will be pleased, and then they know they're not going to make Daniel Bryan win anyway.
I agree. Most likely here's what's going to happen, yeah. This is Vince's way of saying, you know what, IWC, we're going to put him in the main event. But he's not going to win, damn it.
He isn't. What's the point of him winning again? You need to make a new star.
In the event that if he does win, I would not have a problem with that.
I'd be like, okay, yeah. I'd be cool with it probably initially, and then I'll be like, okay, what are you gonna do after that? Because that totally failed last. I mean, it was awesome seeing him winning the title at 30.
Not that it failed, but he has some unfortunate circumstances.
Yeah, pretty much, and injury, personal issues, and but feuding with Kane, that was the best they thought. They were gonna run this probably for a 3-month feud, and honestly, that doesn't really benefit Bryan, him facing Kane.
The plan was for SummerSlam to him drop the belt to Brock.
Yeah, I mean,
like what happened to Cena when he got fucking German 20-something times. That was supposed to be Bryan. And
then the YWC would have been pissed, but no, since it was Cena, they were all happy. Daniel Bryan is basically the Cena of the YWC.
You know what's
funny?
Like
saying that,
you know what's funny? You know what's funny, yo? Ty 1822, a good friend of mine, did a video saying that, Daniel Bryan has become the John Cena.
Yeah, basically.
He is. He's become that. Now, granted, he doesn't have the Cena look. There's a difference, though. He can wrestle. Daniel Bryan is a better performer, but when you look at what's been happening, yes, he has become the John Cena of the IWC.
Look how he won the title at WrestleMania 30. He was stretchered out, I think, right? And then he came back, easily beat the fuck out of Batista and Randy Orton. Like, what the fuck? He could be Super Brian at times, and people don't realize it. But I think
Super Brian at times.
we love, but Brian, it's the best thing for Brian is when they have him, lose matches sometimes, because then that'll get people even more pissed, so he could finally win the big one. That's what WWE's doing. They're like teasing the fans. I don't know why they're teasing the fans. Roman Reigns should be your guy.
You know why? Because they need eyeballs on WrestleMania.
Exactly.
And they know that. Listen, Vince fucking knows. Hell, even Trips even knows this shit. People are going to boo Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar. They're going to boo the fuck out of it. The same way they were going to boo Batista versus Randy last year.
I mean, I don't know if it'll be just as bad, because people like Lesnar, man. People still like Lesnar. And
yeah, but the thing is, they know that if it's only them two, Roman Reigns is going to win the championship.
Yeah,
Cockfist, our boy Cockfist.
I mean, I feel like that's WWE's fault for fucking not knowing how to book Roman Reigns right. They kind of did, but at the same time, they kind of didn't. So it's unfortunate, It's really sad. I don't know. I think this WrestleMania it's not gonna be that good, and it sucks, right? Because it's in Cali. You'd expect it to be, oh yes, almost as good as WrestleMania 30, but I don't see that happening.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Hopefully 32 is a lot better.
You hope it's better? Shit.
I mean, it has to. What I'm seeing right now, this is just not good. Like, you don't even know what the fuck your main event's gonna be. What the hell? Like, shit's bad in the WWE when you don't know what the hell you're doing with your main event at WrestleMania 31.
Now, again, we don't know. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing.
Yeah.
There are talks of having Ziggler versus Bryan.
Yeah, what happened to that? Now you're going to have a tag team with Ziggler and Ryback. Gee, what the fuck?
He's the little guy. He's the big guy and the little guy.
It's so fucking stupid, man. Even the YWC would probably agree how stupid this tag team is. Like, I don't have anything against these two, but they deserve better. Ryback should be feuding with Rusev at Mania. What the fuck? Ziggler and Bryan would probably be a better option, but I don't know, man. Sucks.
Indeed. Yeah, guys, if you want to call in, the number's on the screen, 718-473-0813. Your thoughts on what we're talking about with Seth Rollins, game consoles, all that fun hoopla. If you want to call in, just shoot the shit with us. If you're tell what you're going to be doing on Valentine's Day with your ladies or your, whatever the hell it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whatever the hell it is. Okay.
What was I going to say? I really think they should have done Sting and Taker at WrestleMania still.
They've been actually planned, I've heard this report, they're planning on doing that for 32.
Oh my fucking
So that
God.
can be both their final matches pretty much. Now, the plan is, to my understanding, at 32, have both Sting and Taker go in the Hall of Fame.
Wow. I mean, that'd be cool, but honestly, I think 31 would have been a little better, because how long can these guys go for, They age, you gotta also remember that. I guess they want, them to have,
Have you seen Taker, bro? Have you
exactly. Do you really think you want to wait another year for that? Like, that's whatever, though. I mean, have Taker face Bray Wyatt, have Sting face Triple H. I mean, I'll try to, get invested, but I know damn well there was a better option for those two this year. Triple H, always has to work with the legend, or the guy or a guy who's hot in the WWE. That's Triple H's. That's how Triple H works, and I commend him for that a little bit, because he gets a rub off of it. Look Taker, look at Daniel Bryan, look at John Cena. Who else has he worked with? Brock Lesnar.
You know, the MMA
You
fighter. You know,
the MMA fighter.
now
Yeah,
no, the
Lesnar,
other guy.
right?
Yeah. No, the soon to be MMA fighter, the soon to be one.
Yeah, no, not at WrestleMania. They were about
No,
to,
but
right? They were
yeah,
about
they
to.
were about to. He was
Yeah.
about to work
Yeah.
with
See,
that
look
guy.
at that guy, and he was gonna bury him probably.
No, to my understanding, that guy was supposed to win.
Oh
Actually,
wow, really? Damn, Triple H does not like that guy though. I bet he would have been pissed putting him over. So he works with guys that will give him that's either hot or are already established.
I'll mark out. You have Sting come out to his Metallica theme song.
I don't know if that's gonna happen.
I mean, imagine. I mean, you hear that you can have it on the live show when you know, on the network on the playback.
But they probably want to be cheap and not pay Metallica at all.
I mean,
Then again, they
again,
did have that Metallica song at WrestleMania 28, right? For Hell in a Cell.
27.
27? That was 28.
Yeah.
With the Hell in a Cell.
Yeah, they had it too. Yeah, they had it too. Yeah, when the cell came down, they had that song.
Yeah.
What I'm saying though is, imagine though Sting coming out to that theme song. You know, for him, it's going to be a special theme song. It's going to be a special entrance. Yeah. He has to come down from the rafters or something.
I hope he does. But I don't know, but yeah, I guess hopefully it'll turn out to be somewhat of a good match.
Indeed. American Alec commented, Ziggler and Ryback. I like them as a tag team. Seems like a balanced tag team, and it helps the tag division. And I can agree with them. You think about it too, though? I mean, who else do you have right now?
I know
besides the Usos, Miz and Miz who are about to break up, and the Ascension.
Yeah,
and
but
Stardust and Goldust who are about to break up as well.
This would have been cooler if it was in a different time period, like after Mania. Like the fact that it's near Mania season, that just tells me they don't know what the fuck to do with these two, and they're gonna put them into a battle royal.
All right. So what's worse than them two doing that, or WrestleMania 27 when Ziggler was in that that intergender tag match? With
okay, yeah, that was bad. Yes, I know, and that was really bad. And
indeed, it was bad.
I felt bad for him, but Ziggler has been that guy who just can't, he'll get there, he'll get to the top, but doesn't know. It's I don't know. They just don't know what the fuck to do with him. He's like in mid-card hell, basically. Sucks, but he'll probably compete in that battle royal again for all we know. And what about Dean Ambrose? I feel really bad for this guy. This guy is a mid-carder. Like he's straight up just going for a title that doesn't mean as much anymore.
Here's my take, and I agree with you to that. To quote the Solid Monster, sounds of, and he said it best: "Champs are chumps." Think about this, right? Dean Ambrose was the U.S. champion for over a year,
and didn't really do much with it.
Exactly. And think about this: that Intercontinental title is a curse.
It really is.
That championship is a curse, bro.
What superstars benefited from that title?
Dolph Ziggler lost to Seth Rollins, Rusev, Corporate Kane.
And look at Bad News Bear losing to Sin Cara.
Sin Cara, people. Champs are chumps.
Basically, Curtis Axel was a fucking champion, Intercontinental champion. What was he doing most of the time? Losing, right?
And it was a Paul Heyman guy.
Now he's on NXT, losing matches. Although I think NXT could help him, maybe. But
you think so?
Maybe, I'm not sure. He probably needs to find a better gimmick. I mean, that Axel Mania thing is pretty entertaining. I'm not gonna lie. So, Axel Mania, people.
Axel Mania. I like that though. He's pointing at the sign.
Yeah, but I wish they would do more with it.
I won the Royal Rumble, but if you think about it though, yes, you could technically say it, but then again, Roman wasn't eliminated either though.
Yeah, I know. Well, after he got out the ring. Nah, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, think about it. It's not like the match ended. He went through the top rope, and they're like a Kane limit. How Kane leaves the ring back in the day, right?
All right.
But yeah, dude. Oh gosh. One of the reviewers saying, "Bro, be nice, bro. You're making fun of, Dean Ambrose. Don't make fun of her. Don't make fun of him, bro."
I'm not making fun of him. I'm making fun of the way WWE's fucking booking him. WWE's fucking Dean Ambrose up. How the fuck did you make him beat John Cena? I know it wasn't clean. To this. Feuding with Bad News Barry. Nothing against Bad News Barry, but he's also stuck with some BNZ crap. And seriously, WWE. Dean Ambrose was one of your hottest stars in 2014. And now he's feuding for the IC title. For what? Seth Rollins is on the top. Roman Reigns is in the main event. Dean Ambrose.
Rollins has a small dick right now.
That
That's what he
too.
has.
But he's still above Dean Ambrose level. Who would have thought Rollins would be? Who would have thought anyone would be above Dean Ambrose? I would. When you saw the Shield, you thought the guy who they were going to push the most was Dean Ambrose.
Roman Reigns.
Not really Roman Reigns, because that Roman Reigns talk was a little bit after the Shield debut. We're talking about initially when we saw all three. I instantly thought Dean Ambrose, but then I started hearing the Roman Reigns shit. But you would still think Dean Ambrose would be there. No, Seth Rollins is there, and he deserves it. He deserves to be up there. But Dean Ambrose like all the way here, mid card, doing nothing, sucks. He lost a few to Bray Wyatt, lost most of his matches. Like, come on, I just don't like the way they're treating him now. Just like they're treating most of their superstars. But what can you do? I wonder what's going to be the Mania match, too, for Dean Ambrose. Is it really going to be Bad News Barrett?
I think, here's the thing, they can have a good match.
I'm not saying it won't be bad, but that's literally...
Yeah, we want to see more, though. We want to see more of it, though.
That's literally like a filler pay-per-view match, which they're going to have at Fastlane, most likely.
Exactly. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens, okay? Hold your horses, buddy. Hold your horses.
There was one guy Triple H should have feuded with, other than Sting. It should have been Dean Ambrose, man.
I want to play the games, man.
It should have been.
My gaming forum, bro. I'm subscribed,
It should have been Dean Ambrose who faced Triple H. If Triple H wasn't facing Sting.
Who?
Dean Ambrose.
I know John Moxley. I don't know Dean.
What the fuck? I don't know who that is. Maybe he was on some Impact show or something like that.
Yeah, actually, he was actually.
Yeah, I know.
He did a trial back in 2007. I didn't see the whole match, but I remember it was for a pay-per-view, and again, he looked good. I thought at the time they would have signed him, but that's that, of course, But we'll see what happens with Dean Ambrose. We'll see what happens with them. To be honest, I'm really. Again, they can have a good match. Who to say they can steal the show now? You know what I mean?
They could have, of course. I'm not saying the match is gonna be bad, but I just think Dean Ambrose deserves to be in a better program. So does Bad News Bear in a way. So
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I kind of do dig that B and Z thing. I kind of dig it.
I'm like, what the hell? I mean, I guess, but I'm not pissed off at that more. I'm just pissed, they don't know what the fuck to do with these two. Bad News Bear loses.
According to our good friend Andre Corbeil, Walter, you look baked.
I'm just mad at WWE right now.
No, you're just mad because You're just mad because you're not going to All-Star Weekend. NBA
All-Star Weekend. You know how much money I would have to spend for that. Maybe I'll go in a couple of years, but
who do you see winning the slam dunk contest?
Oh damn! There's not a lot of recognizable names this year. I'm gonna go with the rookie. I think Zach LaVine. That's his name from the Timberwolves. I'll just go with him.
I still think the best showdown I've seen from the slam dunk till this day, Michael Jordan versus Dominique Wilkins.
Yeah, you going old school.
1985, right? Was it 85?
Yeah, it was around there. No, was it 80s? Yeah.
I know it's in the 80s. I think that was the one where Jordan does the one-handed, right, for the first time. That became
Yup,
his logo.
the
That became
logo
his logo
that
after that.
Nike stole. Nike literally stole it from someone. I heard like some guy made that logo initially, and then Nike just ripped it off.
No, maybe Mickey paid this guy a good amount of money. Hey,
Yeah,
here's
they
the logo.
definitely paid him.
You know, I think till modern wise, which I thought was like Nate
Was
Robinson jumping
Vince
over.
Carter? Oh,
And yeah, him too. I think he came. I think that was his coming out party.
yeah, Vince
If
Carter,
anything,
man.
that
That
was
was
his
still
coming
my
out party.
favorite. The 2000. Shit, insanity.
You know that. Yeah, Vince Saturday was born. I think though, if anything, the best one that I seen was I believe 2009 Nate Robinson jumping over Dwight Howard.
Yeah.
And he came out with the whole kryptonite Knicks jersey, everything. Kryptonite, the kryptonite ball.
Nate
That
Robinson's
just
been in so many teams.
and to add insults to add insults to injury, he did the Superman. At the time, Soulja Boy came out with Superman.
Yeah, crank that.
Craig that. Oh, mind you, I'm not a big fan of Soulja Boy now. I'm not
Nah, I'm
saying
not
I
either.
am, but
I'm nowhere near a big fan. But the song, I'm not gonna lie, that was pretty
at
much
the
the shit.
time,
In,
at
in
the
seven, yeah,
time,
at that time, I was in seventh grade during that song. And everyone just kept fucking listening to it. That was the main fucking song. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I got hooked too, but then I found better music, and I said, "Fuck
all
this
I'm saying
shit."
is, let these marks try me. I'm gonna put a hole in the
Hey,
motherfucking
these
body.
Smarks, this could be their mania, man. Daniel Bryan main eventing again. Seth Rollins in a
Oh
big
God.
match.
I mean, who? I mean,
Maybe him cashing in.
we have an unknown caller.
Oh my
It's better be
god.
somebody. I don't know who's gonna be, but again, it better not be this whole thing where they don't pick up the phone now. What's your name and where you from, bro?
Yo, what up?
What up, man?
This is the PW Outsider.
Oh,
Oh, the PW Outsider. Hey, what's up, brother?
How you doing, man?
No, I'm just chilling here.
This
Another
is,
day of humbleness and podcasting, and PS4, and
there you go. You liking that PS4?
yeah, I'm still adjusting. I'm still adjusting to it right now. Don't expect me to go all in depth. Well, you got a PS4 as well. I know that for a fact. In order to
Right.
for like 2K15, right?
Right.
In order to use the online features in the game, you have to update the game first, right? Pretty much.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what I figured. I had
he has
that
to
feeling.
download the whole game. I think. Did you start doing that?
Just install the
Oh,
update.
oh, that's like. Oh wow, PS4 is different then.
Yeah. I mean, I don't have a PlayStation Plus, so I don't get online too much. So it's like,
Exactly.
it's not too bad.
I know, but again, dude, give me time. Most likely, I'll play live. I'll play live, not every fucking time, cause I have a busy schedule.
Live.
Like I tell everybody,
It's not
it's like I
live.
tell everybody. It's like I tell everybody. I didn't choose. I didn't choose the chef life. It chose me. All right.
Yeah. It's like,
It chose me.
I see you've been playing the UFC EA Sports game.
Yep.
Is it good?
The UFC
That
game.
game,
The graphic wise, yes, it's a good game. Graphic wise, yes. Is it complicated a little bit? Yeah, the submission game is very complicated.
yeah. I usually get up my guy's striking ability and knock him out. I'm not even gonna try for submissions. I'm just gonna make my guy a stand-up guy who never goes to the ground, and there you go. Bada boom, bada bing.
Yeah. There you go, bro. I wish the icy belt still had prestige. They could have gave it. They could have gave it some prestige with Harper, as long as a long running champ, but he kept losing by DQ. And again, to Alcaraz, I agree. Remember, champs or chumps in WWE.
Yeah, they didn't even give Harper a chance. That's the problem.
Indeed.
They could make it prestigious with Ambrose. I think Ambrose could do it.
I don't know, man. You had the U.S. title, didn't work. I don't know about
Not that it didn't work. They gave him the belt, and Creative had nothing for him as champion.
Exactly. That's what I feel like that's gonna happen when he's the IC champion. I feel like I don't know. They're not gonna do much with him.
But yo, go on, brother. Go on. I didn't mean to cut you off, brother.
I was gonna say the one thing that really ticked me off this week was Sasha Banks winning the title. I'm like,
nah, I was actually pretty happy. Chase was even.
I'll be honest. I know Chase was happy. I'll be honest though. A part of me wanted to see Bailey get the win. Bailey.
There you go.
Yeah, the story. Hey, finally she does it. She gets this aggressiveness. She becomes finally like this bitch. She goes into bitch mode. She finally wins it. Andre Corbiel writes, yes, Dominique Wilkins should have won it, but it was in Chi-Town. Yeah, there you go. Home court advantage.
Biased. Yeah.
It was in actually 1986 or 87. So there you go. I was slight off, Andre, brother. I was slight off. I was a little slight off, but I was there though.
Did you see Twitter where everybody was bashing the Owen Zayn match? I'm like, I'm getting on everyone's case. I'm like, it may not have been the best technically. I'm like, but the storytelling in that match was grade A. I'm like,
here's my take on the match. I'll be real with you. Was it a good match overall? To WWE standards. To a WWE standards, yes. Again, we're talking WWE standard.
Yeah.
Now, if you'd have watched their matches from Ring of Honor or PWG, it blew it out of the water. 2010 Final Battle, where Steen, if he lost, he'd lose his career would be over. That was a good match. Showdown Under the Sun Night 1 from 2012 per WrestleMania weekend, that was another good match as well. It was a last man standing. Yeah. They titled it La Revancha. Of all things, right? La
Revancha.
Yeah, remember, Generico was this, a Mexican wrestler, right? And obviously they had their final match with Final Battle. But the thing about it, though, you had them, they were doing their booking for their feud.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how much input they have now. You can tell there is some input, though. You can tell there is some kind of input. And again, you got to remember, it's NXT here. It's their developmental system. It's not Vince operated. Granted, yes, Vince is putting the funds in all you want. But it's not Vince operated, if you will.
Yep.
But I'm sure, there's going to be a rematch. There has to be a rematch.
Exactly. That's why people need to calm down. Like, they act like, what?
They're going to have that rematch at Mania. Oh, yeah.
Right.
People who know me, yes, I am a huge Steen mark or Kevin Owens mark now. My girlfriend should be happy now. I actually said the guy's name, Kevin Steen, not Kevin Owens. But again, I adjusted to the name. I adjusted to Kevin Owens.
I know Kevin Owens, and he's really badass wrestler, and I'm glad he won it. 2 months. You could see he was happy. It's crazy because he's a heel.
No. 2 months to the day.
Yeah.
You gotta say it, Walter. 2 months to
2 months to the day. That's how he says it. Yeah. That's
where I became a believer when he said that in a promo. I'm like, oh yeah, it's like Owens is winning it.
He's like a weird. He's a weird.
Like 3 months to the day, 5 months to the day.
Like,
I got a raise for my job.
I like him as a heel, and it's funny because he's like, I'm just doing this for my family, for my son. Like, I'm like, okay.
Doing it for money, and I dig it though. I dig where they're going with it.
Yeah.
Granted, yes, it could be better. Yes, the shit could be better.
Yeah.
But, no, I think.
And I love the reports coming out about how Triple H has his own clique in NXT where he's protecting Owens, Tommy Balor, Zayn, and Neville. I'm like, a lot of people are bashing that. A lot of people are bashing that too. But I'm like, this is excellent for these guys.
Who's better than those five? Those are the top 5 of the NXT brand. There's no one better than those 5 right now.
Exactly. Yeah, those are the guys you build that developmental system around.
Yep. That's your top 5.
Granted, yes, Hideo Itami's getting the short end of the stick.
But they're still featuring him, kind of.
Yeah, they're still featuring him. I'm sure when they tour Japan, he's gonna go with the main roster. I'm sure when the main roster tours Japan, he's gonna go there as well.
Oh yeah.
Just like right now, Sami Zayn is touring Abu Dhabi because reality is, in case you guys don't know, and X-Pac said it best in a shoot interview that he did a while back. Or El Generico, right? It's amazing how his character is. You know, he's a Canadian wrestler who portrays himself to be a Mexican luchador, right?
Yeah.
Mind you, Canadian wrestler, gimmick is a Mexican luchador, but in real life, he's Muslim.
Yep.
So obviously, yes, he's going to Abu Dhabi. He's in Abu Dhabi right now as we speak with the main roster, touring with them. You know, he's probably getting a pop right now as we speak over there. But again, you know, we'll see what happens. I'm sure the rematch is going to happen. To my understanding, now going to be Finn Balor and Owens. Another one that I'm looking forward to seeing. But that's that, of course, you know. That's that. But anywho, Brennan, what are you doing for Valentine's Day, bro? What are you going to be doing on this romantic night with the lady, if you know, whatever it may be?
I have no idea. I don't like Valentine's Day. I think it's overrated.
There you go.
I'm just gonna watch All-Star Saturday night.
To me, yeah, I'm gonna watch probably some of the All-Stars, the slam dunk contest, the 3-point shootout. Walt, who you got for the 3-point shootout, bro? Who do you got for the
shootout? I got Kyle Korver. He plays for the Hawks. It's a great 3-point shootout. I know people want to go for Stephen Curry and shit, but I'm gonna go with the underdog.
Me too.
I'm probably gonna go with the New York City cab driver.
Yeah, this is Sparky Peters, a New York City cab driver. I'm driving all these boroughs of New York, Manhattan, Brooklyn, Queens, and Bushwick. I'm happy here living. I'm about to give me a job in the WWE. If they don't give me there, I'll go to TNA. If they don't give me there either, because I smell, I'll go to Ring of Honor. Eat a cannoli. That's right, I am a Sparky Peters. All right, and I'll see you when the meter's running.
I'll see you at the matches. Wait, who said that? That's one big Bill after.
The legend himself, yeah, the OG, the Wolfgang Puck of wrestling journalism. Alka writes in the comment threads, telling you Triple H will be starting his own Bullet Club and NXT. Owens, Balor, Neville, Itami. Triple H is just too sweet, LOL. I mean, could it be like their own version of the Bullet Club?
I don't think they need to do that, but
I mean, like their own crew in the locker room, fine. But to have, let's say, like their own, because again, do we need another faction?
Oh, I don't
That's
know.
been the NXT thing.
Like that'd be weird.
They're gonna create another Bullet Club. They need to, get the original leader of the old Bullet Club to lead it.
Most likely. But then again, remember, it won't work because remember, Kevin Owens is the only guy who's a heel in that whole, of all the guys, he's the only heel. I mean, maybe in the backstage, backstage, whatever they can be. But we'll see what happens, bro. We'll see what happens with that.
Yeah, I mean, what I want to see if they do that at Bullet Club, let's have Bullet Club versus Bullet Club. Have Max and Jimmy Buck do a run-in on NXT, and all of a sudden, the entire Bullet Club from Japan comes out. How freaking amazing would that be?
It could be. It actually could be.
The Bullet Club versus the Bullet Club, man. I've wanted to see Max and Jeremy in WWE forever. Like,
The problem is, again, do you want the indies to die?
no, but it'd be nice to
Because you
see
think
the people
about
who.
it, you realize that if they go to WWE, you pretty much are wanting the independent scene to die.
Hey,
Yeah. I
Nah,
mean,
they should still
I-
go to WWE, see how they get treated there. I know the NXT crowd would love them.
oh, NXT would eat Max and Jimmy
Oh,
I see them
back
being
up.
like,
But they-
I see them being like the next fucking Dude Busters, pretty much. You know,
yeah, but they'll probably be a little more successful.
financially,
hope they
yeah,
don't.
financially, yes. Don't get me wrong; they're making big money right now on the indies.
Yeah,
You know,
but
just like AJ Styles is. But yeah, from a financial standpoint, they'll be secured, sorta. But I see them being like the next Dude Busters if they go to WWE.
like jobbers,
Yeah.
pure job. Yeah, because the
Not
look.
jobber. No, they'll get that push when they start, but
And
somewhere
then,
along the way,
yeah, they're gonna get straight thrown out. I know.
yeah, back to Reseda for you, fuckers. Back to Reseda.
Yeah. It's just,
There was a meme on Facebook where they said when Kevin Owens gets called up, he's going to be a fat chef called Guy Souffle because Vince McMahon's stupid. And like Vince McMahon's going to call him Guy Souffle,
no,
bring him up, and I'm like,
I think Triple H
know.
would have to step in or something and just say no, unacceptable.
Yeah, indeed, indeed. Hey, yo, bro, we're about to let you go, bro. 'Cause we're about to wrap up this show in a bit. But
Alright, man.
before you go, do you want to plug your YouTube, your Twitter for people to check you out?
yeah, PW Outsider everywhere. And, yeah, there you go.
Hold on.
Masturbation and key.
No, bro. Come on. Whenever you do that final thing, you gotta say it in its entirety. It's especially now that it's Valentine's season. Let's hear
That's true. Okay, I'll do this. When, you know, I see it when life got you down. Yeah, you ain't got to go on Valentine's Day. You're sitting down, you know, maybe with a bottle of lotion right next to you. You know, take that lotion out, put that on your hands. Just remember, masturbation is key.
All right, there you go. PW Outsider. Masturbation is key. It's all in the wrist, and ladies, it's all in the fingers. Remember that. All right, Brendan. Talk to you soon, all right, brother?
All right, yo, bye-bye.
Bye, yo.
Please.
PW Outsider, guys, go check him out. He's a good YouTuber, makes good videos.
Oh, masturbation is key.
That's right. Masturbation is key, fuckers. Remember that. Or that will be a caveman eating mud. But again, Impact. I saw Impact today. It was live from not
Live from Scotland.
Yeah, it was in Scotland. I thought overall it was an enjoyable show. I enjoyed it. I say this, TNA, they're making again improvement. They are. The ratings on Destination America is improving. There was a report saying that they hit 700,000 viewers.
Goddamn.
But when you look at it though, and don't get me wrong, I am happy for this.
Yeah.
I'm happy to hear this news, but when you think about it, it's because people are doing math. What they're doing is, Impact, they have this replay immediately after the show. From after 9 to 11, there's a replay from like 11 p.m. to 1 a.m.
Yep.
What happened?
Yeah, they do it right away, like after the show's over.
Yeah, replay. And what happens is, what they're doing is they're adding the ratings from 9 to 11, and they're adding the viewer number from 9 to 11, and the viewers number from 11 to 1 a.m. And that's how they make up. That's how they make up 700,000 viewers in America. In America. Now, again, it is what it is. I'll take it. However, that's how they're getting the viewers. Now, if it was up to me, I'd be even more happier if they had the 700,000 viewers from that 9 to 11 slot. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I thought initially, but damn, they really added this whole...
But needless to say, though, hey, I'm happy. Fuck,
I
I'll
mean,
take it. You know what I'm saying?
I still
Numbers
think
are
they're
growing up.
I think
The
they're being
numbers are growing. However, at the same time, I do wish though that they would get rid of that dark lighting. 'Cause I do feel it's a little tacky.
Yeah, they did in Scotland too. God damn, it has to be a Destination America thing. I swear.
Yeah, like it has to be that a production
Because
thing from them. Like you got to realize in pro wrestling, another thing you want to do is also show your crowd.
yeah,
See how they are reacting to the product. Because granted, yeah, listen, if this was an independent thing, like like a fucking whatever, some mom and pop shop promotion, then fine, have it be dark. But this is think about it, a mainstream product, right, on TV, right?
right. Yep.
You want to show your audience on TV.
Yeah. I just don't see why they don't do that. They're like, fuck it, let's just do our own. Well, I just think it's Destination America telling them honestly, because hey, we weren't seeing this when they were on Spike, so.
I know. And granted, yes, they're improving leaps and bounds. But again, I do feel at the same time though that TNA need to start developing young talent. You know how
That too.
NXT, you know how WWE has NXT to develop their young talent for the future. Well, TNA should go in the same route, not have their own developmental system like the territory, but start developing young stars that are gonna benefit you 5 to 10 years from now.
Yeah, I hope they consider that. Yeah, but yeah, I get what you're saying, because most of the guys you see are just established guys, which isn't that bad, and WWE guys though. So
Not even that, like, and again, I just want to see it happen. Like,
well, you
start
still
developing.
got Angle and Lashley, in the main event scene.
No, the way I look at the main of the team right now, it's Bobby Roode.
Oh yeah, him too.
It's Bobby Roode, Bobby Lashley, I guess now Kurt Angle, and Austin Aries since he has the world title. And it could be James Storm, but he's
Austin
in that
Aries
mid-card
has the
thing.
world title.
Well, he had the briefcase, the Feast or Fire thing.
Yeah, that's basically a top four.
And I guess if you want to put this
MVP?
guy in there, if you really want to put him there, I guess Eric Young.
Ugh.
If you want to put him there, I'm not saying you have to. But for some people, again, it is what it is. I see that because hey, seniority. Remember, seniority is key in any company, right? No matter
That's
where
why
you
I don't
are.
like when Kane and Big Show are on Raw and SmackDown every week.
Neither do I, but again, seniority is key,
Yeah.
dude.
That's what they kind of remind. That's a good analogy. But no, Eric Young, at least he's feuding with Bobby Roode, and it's not like, oh, I want him out. It's not like, oh, get the hell off my TV.
Not that I want him out. It's the fact that the roles should be reversed.
Perhaps, yeah, right.
Because again, and I said this last week, it's hard for me to take Eric Young serious as a heel. It's hard for me.
It's hard for me to take.
I don't buy it.
Period.
I don't buy it. And now, if Eric Young was a babyface, then you could buy it.
You would really buy that? I didn't even take it
at
seriously
this
in the face.
I mean, again, he's not feuding for the championship, but there's a storyline there. You know what I mean? Where it's like the killer instinct almost. Like, yeah, like he can show them, hey, you know what? I'm not this joke. I'm not this comedic person that people put me out to be. I can also fight. I can also be a badass.
Well, isn't that what he's trying to do as a heel?
Yeah, and it's not it's not working. Because again, you've pretty much established Eric Young in TNA as his babyface, right?
Yeah.
It's hard for me to take him like that serious as a heel when years ago this guy was Super Eric under a mask.
Yeah.
Guy who it's hard for me to take him serious like this, but years ago they booked him to be afraid of two monsters. He was afraid of Relic and Black Rain. Black Rain being now Goldust in WWE, or Dustin Runnels, if you will.
Black Rain.
Yeah, I mean, I dig that. I dig a little bit of Black Rain. Not all the way, but it was there. I fucks with it. You know what I'm
Can't
saying?
believe he was actually in TNA for a brief time.
Hey, bro, it is what it is, brother. It is what it is. You know? Oh, but again, you booked to be scared of monsters, right? And then I remember I was watching Lockdown '08, right? Because from the blue bag special, right?
Yeah.
And no, my bad. The brown bag, my bad. The brown bag special now. And I'm watching this, and it's this thing where it's a tag team. Let me find the case here. If I can find it, I'll tell you what it was. Here it is. It's gonna have it here. The case. Again, take me back to this. Take me back to this. This makes me happy. This time around, make me happy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
It was a cuff in the cage match where pretty much you have all these tag teams, right? And they're in the ring, whatever. They're going at it, and the thing is, the only way you win, you have to handcuff one of your opponents on the cage, right? The first team or whoever like the last person, right, to handcuff all of them in the cage, their team wins. That's how it worked, and the whole time this was booked for Eric Young to come out as Super Eric. And he comes out, he climbs the cage, it's like a leap on Relic and Black Rain, and he locks them both in handcuffs pretty much. And before the match, his partner was Kazarian, and left them hanging. But again, that's the past. You can't think of you have to focus on the future. And I do feel again that TNA can be this amazing what they are now by developing young talent. Don't get me wrong, you look at it now, yes, you have Bram, right? You have Bram, you have EC3, who I think by the end of this year, he should be the world champion.
EC3?
Yes, EC3.
Yeah, they're gonna have to.
They need to really pull the trigger on this guy.
You have him undefeated for more than a year. You gotta fucking do something eventually. So he's your best heel to me, at least. He's my favorite heel to watch in TNA.
Exactly.
So.
Exactly. Who else here?
I don't know, but I think EC3 was probably the best young talent. I mean, yeah, he was from WWE, but honestly, he didn't do much there.
My take though, my take is they never
exactly. Yeah, he didn't do anything. On the main
roster.
Yeah, like
Brand
he was on the main
Magnus,
roster probably once. That's it.
The thing with Magnus though, Magnus been around from like back in 09, 08 from the British Invasion.
Magnus.
I see what you mean, Andre. I see what you mean with Magnus, but the thing with Magnus though, he was already there back then. I'm talking like now. Granted, yes, Bram, EC3, Jesse Goddard are all young talent, and I agree with that. Hopefully, once the bromans break up, Jesse, is the breakout star of that tag team. Don't get me wrong. I think, Robbie is a good wrestler as well, but, it's Robbie E we're talking about here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Robbie, you can't really do much. I mean, his gimmick is supposed to laugh at it, not supposed
exactly.
to. Jesse Goddard, they could do something with him.
Exactly. Jesse Goddard, they could do something with. But, again, that's like 3 people, though. That's 3 people. They need more. And, again, hopefully in years to come from now, we can see more guys. American Wildcard, they're kind of doing it. Bram, Crazy Steve, Sonata, Manning, Jesse Goddard, the Wolves, Gunner. But I'm talking about stars that they can make. They can establish. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm referring to. Stars that they can make. You know what I mean? For example, if I'm a promoter, if I'm a wrestling promoter, I'm looking at right now my future, pretty much, of my company. And I see guys like, I'll give you an example. I said this before, and I'll say it again. Andrew Everett, who currently wrestles in CCW and does some shows for PWG. This guy is fucking 22 years old right now. And he's killing it right now in the indies. That's the kind of guy who I want to sign. Because, again, I'm looking at my future pretty much, right? Guys are going to benefit me years from now along the road.
They gotta just scout more talent. Yeah, that's what they pretty much have to do. Just scout throughout the indie scenes. You know, that's how.
I'll give you
That,
another example. Noam Dar. Noam Dar is another one who wrestles in the UK. He was part of British Boot Camp. I think now he's 20-something years old now. But there's a match that I saw when he was 19 years old. He wrestled Davey Richards at 19 years old.
damn, that's
And
my
they both beat
age.
the fuck out of each other. They both, like, mind you, at 19 years old, being fed to Davey Richards.
Shit.
And he had a good performance, you know. But someone like him as well, that's another guy. Let me sign him. I got two guys. There's more out there. There's other guys out there as well.
Yeah.
Guys such as an ACH, a Cedric Alexander, you know.
Like I said, yeah, they just gotta scout.
You know, guys that, again, who are gonna benefit me years from now, who aren't known to a fan base, because again, when you're on TV, you want to attract the mainstream eyeballs, right? That's the people you're trying to attract.
Yeah.
The mainstream eyeballs, not the hardcore as well, but mostly is the mainstream people, right?
Yeah.
And most likely the guys that I mentioned, WWE might not even pick up, right?
Right. Yeah.
So let me take these guys, let me make them into stars, and have them benefit me in the future, like 3 to 5 years from now or more.
Yeah, that could possibly work. Yeah, well, I see what Alucard is saying though, like balancing the
Andre
indie
Ruggiero,
and
fuck
vets.
Noam Dar. I can't understand a fucking word out of a man's mouth. Again,
No.
hey, it's called establishing here. If I'm gonna bring him in, make this fucker take ESL classes. Make this fucker improve his English accent. Granted, yes, the guy's from Ireland. He is from, I think he comes from Israeli descent. All right, but fuck it. If I take someone like him, and I know his English isn't up to par, right? Right? I bring him in. I make this guy take ESL classes. That's what you do, right?
I guess you gotta do something. You gotta do
You
something.
make
Man.
him tell ESL classes. You sit him down. You make this fucker read fucking Rosetta Stone, read hella sentences and shit, so the accent goes away.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I
Another
think.
one, yeah, Zack Savage is another one as well. It's another one. But again, guys, I'm just throwing names out there. Just throwing names.
Yeah, but
Doesn't have to be them. Doesn't have to be them. But I'm just throwing names out there.
At the end of the day, TNA just, more indie talent would be better. Look at WWE. They're benefiting from fucking indie talent. So TNA would be able to benefit from indie talent too. I mean, they do have some. I mean, Kenny King, I like the guy.
I like Kenny King too. I like him too. TNA should pick up Jinder Mahal. He's young, Canadian, and talented. Let me check that out. Let me check that out. Hold up. Jinder Mahal, right?
Jinder Mahal is young.
He's young.
From what I've seen, he's solid. He's a solid wrestler.
I remember his time in FCW. He was good. I liked it.
Yeah.
I liked it. Let me see here. Like, young, right? Again, we're talking here young. And he's here. He's 28. There you go. Another one. A guy, and you think about it, in this case, here's the difference, though. In this case, someone like Jinder Mahal, he had that exposure in WWE, right?
Yeah.
He had that exposure. Have him be part of the main event scene.
What do you mean?
I'd rather him go to TNA and get the main event scene than have a guy who's like in his late 30s or mid 30s going to 40 and get the main event scene. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you can't really push him to the top that quickly, can you?
Not right away, but what I'm saying, though, someone like him, I can accept being in the main event scene.
Like, I wonder what they're going to do with Drew Galloway or Drew McIntyre.
I don't know either. He's another one, though. He's another one.
Yeah,
I
like,
would have no problem seeing.
Exactly. He wasn't even... he was IC champ, and then after that, he was just a joke, so...
I just want to see what happens. Hey, when his wife, you remember his ex-wife.
Oh
Brooks
yeah,
McCreary,
right? Damn.
unless
That's
they
weird as
break.
hell. Oh
He's
God, I
29. He's
totally
almost 30.
forgot.
He's still there. He's there again. You know, to
Who's
me,
29?
I look at it like this, right? I look at pro wrestling. If I'm gonna look wrestling as a sport, hell, even you gotta put it the same way as combat sports. You know, combat sports, right? Sports in general is a young
Yeah.
man's game, right?
Yep.
It's pretty much what it is. It's a young man thing.
Oh man.
You know, that's just me. That's again, I may have a different philosophy from everyone else. Now, Walter, I can't speak for you because again, you have your philosophy. You feel what
What are
I'm
you
saying?
talking about? Like in sports in general, or?
Like, you know, because again, people always call wrestling a sport, right? You always hear wrestling saying promos, oh, the sport of this, the sport is that. If I'm gonna label it as a sport, you know, sports in general, right? It's a young man's thing. It's a young man's world, pretty much, right?
For the most part, yeah.
Let's see here. But yeah, I mean, another one. But again, you know, that's what I would do. That's what I would do. Grado had a confrontation today with Al Snow. And Grado had a big pop. Obviously, you know, they were in Glasgow
Yeah, that was
at
one
the
movie I
Hydro
did.
Arena.
He was in a British boot camp,
Yeah, and
right?
I'll be real. When he came out, I fucking marked out. I fucking
Really? You
Grado!
know, I don't know. I never really seen him wrestle, so
I did. He had a
um,
match with Cole Cabana, I think, in somewhere in Europe when Cabana went to the UK. He's solid for what he does. He's solid. Yes, he's comedic. He's a comedic dude. But hey, it is. I'd rather have him than Santino. Let's put it that way. You know what I'm saying?
well, he's facing Al
He
Snow
can
next week, so
he's Santino's Morella. He out Santino Morella. Let's put it that way, right?
hey,
It's funny because the guy, right? He in real life, if you see him, you'll see him literally in his wrestling gear. Like he'll go, let's say, to the bodega in his ring gear,
oh my God,
his
like John
wrestling boots, a
Cena,
singlet.
except
No, but an actual wrestling
it's
gear
his actual wrestling gear, though. Yeah.
and a fanny pack and a snapback. Fuck yo, I got
Oh,
my Halloween costume for next year. My Halloween costume. That's what I'm doing. Yo.
wrestling gear.
I'm
Great.
going as Grado. I'm going as Grado.
Oh God. Oh, well, I just gotta wait and
He's
see.
like a chubby little dude, but you know,
Yeah, I
again,
seen
it's
him.
some,
Yeah.
you know, because I did watch the video where you know Galloway made his debut. Someone recorded on YouTube, whatever, and they recorded Grado's entrance, which is like a theme song. I think it's a techno song. I think it's When You Call My Name. I forgot the artist's name, but it got a massive pop though, massive pop. You know. But yeah, there was a confrontation with him and Al Snow. Al Snow pretty much saying, you know, you're not ready. Who do you think you are? What have you? Hyping up their match for next week. And he goes, and mind you, Grado's mom and dad, they're in the crowd. And Al Snow goes to them, starts insulting his parents. And Grado's mom slaps him multiple times, starts brawling. Al Snow and Grado start brawling. Again, I digged it. I digged it for what it was. You know what I mean? They opened the show. They had Bobby Roode versus Austin Aries
Wow.
in a match. I thought it was cool. I thought it was a good opener. At the end of the match, Bobby Roode cut a promo saying Austin Aries is one of the best wrestlers on the planet. It was an honor to share the ring with them. Again, good match. You know, they've had good matches in the past as well. But that was that. You know, to start off the show. You know.
Bobby Roode and Austin Aries. Yeah, shit. Remember their Destination X match?
Yep. Again, they have good chemistry. They do. At the end of the match, Eric Young came out and he attacked them.
Oh, damn. They're still continuing that feud. I mean, I would assume since, Eric Young won the first match, Bobby Roode won the second, they're gonna have that final climax. So,
Long day, bro. Long day at work.
pretty much, I mean, it's 1:32, so.
Yeah, 1:32 in the AM. Oh, only in America, guys. Only in America, people. But after this, though, I'm play some more PS4. I don't know about y'all, motherfucker. I'm about to play some more PS4 in a bit. I'm in love with the PS4. Yeah, I am. Fuck. Remember, guys, culinary tip, everybody, blanch your vegetables. Always blanch your vegetables. Okay? That is a must all the time. Okay? Do you understand what I'm saying with that, bro?
I'll just
Blanching your
pretend I
vegetables.
do.
You had Bram versus Crazy Steve also. Again, it was a short match just to pretty much put over Bram.
Blam. Isn't he feuding with Magnus?
Exactly. He's feuding with Matt. It's the whole match, right? Bram grabs a mic, and he starts screaming out, "Come on, Magnus! I know you're here! I know you're here! Come on out, Magnus!" And again, listen. If you're to put Bram in Magnus' position when he was the world champion, I would have easily bought Bram as a threat than Magnus.
Oh,
Exactly. After this, you had EC3 and Tyrus versus Rockstar Spud and Jeremy Borash. Rockstar Spud, Jeremy Borash, and Mark Andrews. Mark Andrews being the guy that won British Boot Camp. Again,
Yeah.
that's another guy they have that they should develop. I'm not saying world champion, but hey, potential future X Division champion. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. They have two
And-
future exhibition champs in there.
But again, this match, again, another short it was an okay match for what it was. The thing was, obviously EC3 and Tyrus won the match, and they're trying to do this thing where EC3 was trying to shave, Spud's head. The lights go out. Out comes Mr. Anderson, who we haven't seen in a while, mind you. Well, I haven't seen in a while. You know
Yeah, he
what I'm saying?
wasn't in the New York tapings.
He probably was. I don't really remember, but the match ends. It's them at the end of it. You see him beating up, both Tyrus and EC3. Awesome Kong versus Madison Rain before the match. Madison was on the mic saying, "Oh, she is going to be the most dominant, knockouts champion of all time. There's one more title run. She's the best knockouts on the roster." And they play parts of Kong's entrance, like boom, and they stop it, and she's like, "Earl, what the hell is going on? What the fuck's going on and shit?" And then it's like again, right? And then obviously they play the whole theme song after, and again, out comes Awesome Kong. They have a short match where Kong just pretty much lays her out.
What are you gonna do with the Awesome Kong? You think she's gonna feud with Taryn Terrell?
I mean, eventually gonna have to happen, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Taryn Terrell's the champ. Gotta feud with her, so eventually, yep.
But we'll see. I mean, again, it's bound to happen. I wouldn't be surprised though if they have Kong win the championship, and they feud. Again, the feud comes back to Awesome Kong and Havoc. And again, I did say a while back that I do see them having a better match with a bigger payoff somewhere down the line.
Yeah, did Havoc ever get her rematch for that
No, she did
knockout? I might as well start the feud again. I think that's what people want to see, two big women. It's crazy how people want to see that more, but when two big men wrestlers fight, they don't want to see that shit because, it's slow paced.
Exactly. Matt Hardy came out to pretty much tell people regarding Jeff Hardy's condition. You all saw last week, Jeff Hardy took that bump off the top of the cage to the steps.
It's all just
We all know. Listen, just right him off TV. We all know. And Matt comes out to pretty much tell people what's going on. James Storm comes out and he pretty much says, you know what? You got two choices. Either you can pledge, allegiance to them, to the Revolution, or they'll set him up in a hospital next to Jeff, right? And pretty much what happened here was that the Revolution started attacking Matt Hardy. They're going to break his arm. Out comes the Wolf for the save. And there you go. Pretty much what we're going to see in the European tour is the Wolves and the Revolution feuding for the tag title, which I, again, have no problem with either, I just wish that, listen, I have no problem with the Revolution. I have no problem with James Storm. The only thing, though, is I don't feel that James Storm should be the tag team champions right now. If you are the leader of a faction. You know, you shouldn't be, holding a mid-card title or at least competing for a mid-card title. You know, if it was up to me, I'd have, hey, Bobby Roode and James Storm competing for the championship.
That's what
You
you
know what I
have to
mean?
do, yeah. But they have James Storm stuck in this like mid card. But I think he'll get up there eventually. Eventually,
Yeah,
the
I hope he
Revolution will be
does.
up there.
I hope he fucking does.
He needs to. I mean, he was feuding with fucking Bobby Roode before.
Yeah, back when he was a face and Roode was a
Yeah,
heel.
do it again.
Indeed, absolutely. Do it again. Do it again! Gosh darn it.
I mean,
And
shit.
then you had the main event, MVP and Samoa Joe versus Kurt Angle and Bobby Lashley. I thought this was an okay match for what it was. At the end, though, you have pretty much MVP and Samoa Joe getting the win for their team. And
Was it Samoa Joe?
yeah.
Oh yeah.
And they end up with the stare down, I think, between Kurt Angle and Bobby Lashley. But we'll see what happens,
Looks like they might feud for the title or something.
Yeah, indeed. But we all know, again, I'm not going to say it, but
Hey,
we
I'm
all
just
know.
even
We
if
all
I
know.
didn't know, I'd still assume they would feud for the title.
Alan Carr writes to me, Steven, imagine Lo Cherie, who is 25 as a TNA KO. Is that a sushi dish or something?
What?
Is that a sushi dish, Lo Cherie? Is that a
Cherie.
Japanese appetizer? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm joking. Relax. I'm
Oh,
just kidding.
it's a female wrestler.
Yeah, from Japan. I've seen some of her stuff. She's pretty good. It could be. You never. Again, that's another one. Again, you want to develop young talent, not fucking Chris Hero, who's fucking 35 or almost 40 and fat. No, you do not build a company around people like him. Granted, yes, if this was 7 years ago, fuck yeah, I would have said fuck yeah. But now, hell no. I don't hate Hero. It's just that, again, when in TNA's case, they are technically they are the number 2 promotion in the U.S. Right?
Right.
People will put them also with Ring of Honor. Technically, they are both on the same on the same line. But TNA has a little bit of the upper edge because where they're at and where they were at. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, yes, TNA's on a mainstream TV network with Destination America. Now, granted, not everyone has it, but hey, it's under Discovery, right?
Yeah.
And the last thing I want to do is have my company be around a guy who let himself go. I'm sorry.
Pretty much, yeah. That Chris Hero did it himself.
I think Hero is content more with just doing indies and doing Japan. I don't think he wants to be told what to do. And that was his big thing. That was his big thing. So I do feel if he goes to TNA, the same thing will happen too. Like, people are going to tell him what to do, and he's not going to like it. Granted, people say, oh, but that's different because WWE. But, again, you can just tell this is a guy that does not like to be told what to do.
Exactly.
And that's fine. It is
He's gonna
what
do
it
his
is,
own. He's gonna do his own thing. He still wants to be fat. Let him be fat. I mean, he's still. It's not like he's like performing bad in the ring. It's just.
He's not.
It's not a guy like him in TNA.
Again,
I don't
people
think
got to remember, presentation is a big thing when you're a promotion or anything that's on TV. Presentation is a very, very big thing.
Yeah.
Just
like I said, just try to scout the best talent you can. Because that's what WWE does. They scout William Regal, whoever it is. They go out there, find some people. William Regal goes to Triple H, say if he approves, and that's how they work. That's how they work it out. Yeah. Look at the talent they have there from the Indies.
Exactly. That TNA could have picked up. TNA could have picked up these guys.
Yeah.
They could have.
Wasn't there a rumor of Prince Devitt going to TNA? Or some
there was at
like
one time. There's this whole thing, where are they going to go? He ended up going to WWE. Yeah. But again, we'll see. We'll see what happens here. Again, they could pick up this Lo Cherie. I apologize if I botched her name. I apologize. They could pick her up. They could. But I'm not saying, hey, give her the title right away. You gotta, start building, developing. Because you can't expect to have her be there, and boom, right off the bat, there you go. You have to educate the audience. Who the fuck is this girl, and why should we care about this girl? Storytelling is a big key in American wrestling.
Yeah, that's the problem with WWE with their divas. They don't give them anything. Look at Paige. She's just any other diva now. Emma, jobber diva. And that's why I'm scared for any NXT divas to get called up, like Charlotte.
Of course. We'll see, again, what's going to happen here, guys. Well, you know what? This wraps up episode number 80 of the Teamheel podcast. Because, honestly, right now, I got to play some more PS4. So, yeah, guys, we thank you all for tuning in this week. We hope you enjoyed the show. Drop us a comment giving your thoughts. One thing we want you all to do right now. Simple. Comment, rate, subscribe, and share. Fortune 4. I fucked with Fortune back in the day. That was my group, yo.
Yeah, that was the only faction I tolerated.
When they turned when they turned face again against.
Oh my god, I remember that.
I marked the fuck out.
That wasn't supposed to happen.
No, but I marked the fuck out.
Yeah,
what?
I'm
they
glad
came out to the ring and they're like the whole day, and they were like the Immortal. And the whole beatdown happened. I marked the fuck out. And then AJ Styles doing the style clash on Hardy.
Yeah, I'm glad the original plans didn't come out because the original plan was what, the main event Mafia to come back to take on Immortal. I didn't want that. So
yeah, but anywho, guys, this is episode number 80. Thank you for tuning in. Again, all I want you guys to do right now is simple: comment, rate, subscribe, and share with all your friends on social media: Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Google Plus, your barbers, your rabbis, your boyfriend, your girlfriends, your loan sharks, your barbers, your dietitian, whatever the fuck it is. Share this humble little podcast with everyone out there. Okay? This will be available for download in a little bit on ShoutEngine.com. And after that, it'll be put on iTunes and Stitcher. For those of you out there who are into that, iTunes and Stitcher, you can listen to the podcast there as well. Again, episode 80. Thank you all for tuning in. I'm Heel Steven. You can follow me on Twitter at Heel Steven. And you can subscribe to my YouTube channel, youtube.com/Heel Steven. There will not be a Heel Steven show later on tonight because obviously Valentine's Day. I'll be with my lady, So that being said, guys, Heels World!
Alright, and I'm Knowledge of Wrestling. Follow me on Twitter at HamWalter. And subscribe to my YouTube channel, youtube.com/Knowledge of Wrestling. And I hope everyone has, happy Valentine's Day.
And enjoy NBA All-Star.
NBA All-Star.
And before we wrap up, just to quote our good friend, the PW Outsider, he said it best.
Again.
When life has you down in the dumps and you don't have a Valentine's Day on Valentine's Day, just remember, masturbation is key. All in the palm, all in the wrist, and all in the fingers. If you get what I'm saying. All right, guys, wraps up. We'll catch you next week for episode 81. So, yeah, guys, we're out. Peace easy.